Chances are, if you're taking an English class, your teacher is going to expect you to know how to do MLA formatting. This video will show you how to set up a Word document with the appropriate MLA formatting standards. The first thing that we need to do is talk about what's on a Word document. At the top of the document, you'll notice the toolbar. You have our tabs, Home, Insert, Page Layout, and so on. And below each tab is an area called the ribbon. Now we need to set up the style of our document. Word, unfortunately, defaults to a normal style. In normal style, paragraphs have an extra space between them. MLA standards don't call for that extra space, and if your teacher is a stickler, they're not going to like that. So let's go ahead and change the style to no spacing. The next thing that we want to do is change the spacing. So go ahead and go to the paragraph area of your ribbon and select the icon. It has an arrow going up and arrow going down. Bring the drop-down menu open. Now select 2.0. Great, now your document will be double-spaced. You also want to change the font. Typically, MLA formatting looks for a simple font, like Times New Roman 12 point. So that's what I'm going to select. You could select another similar font, but make sure it's about the same size as Times New Roman 12 point font. Some fonts end up being bigger, so you'll have to select a 11 point or even a 10 point for some of them. Alright, now that you have your font selected and your spacing done, it's time to input your running header. Not all papers ask for a running header, but just in case, let's look at how to do that. First thing you want to do is open up your header tool. That's located under the Insert tab. So click on your Insert tab. Now find the header icon, open that up, and select the first choice. The next thing we want to do is insert a page number. So click on the page number icon. Click top of the page and select the third choice down, plain number 3. In MLA, the running header always goes on the right-hand side of the page. You'll notice the number 1 appears, and that's because your page is starting on page number 1. Now, in MLA, you also want to have your last name. So go ahead and type your last name before the page number. Be sure you add a space between your last name and the page number. Now we can close this header out by simply clicking on the red box up here, or you can just double click the body of the paper. Remember I said there's 2 ways to open up the header? You can do it just like we closed the header. So just double click at the top of the page. See, your header opens right up. So let's close it out because we're ready to put our heading. So on the first line of an MLA heading, and by the way, it always goes on the left-hand side of the paper, you put your name. On the next line of the heading goes your teacher's name. Next, we want to put the name of the class. And on the final line goes our date. You're almost done. Oops, I need to put a space after that comma. Alright, once you finish the date, go ahead and hit enter. Now, our heading is left justified, but our title comes next, and that's center justified. That formatting is on the same tab, the Home tab, under the paragraph where we did our spacing. So look up here, you want to click on the one that's for center justified. Go ahead and type your title. Once you're done, hit enter. And the last thing we need to do is go ahead and put that back on left justify. So our text is all aligned on the left-hand margin. The last thing, you can hit tab to indent each of your paragraphs, so don't forget to do that. And the tab defaults to the appropriate space for your paragraph indents. There you go. Good luck and happy writing.